7KL Productions presents Life's Conversation. This podcast is mind-blowing. The conversations are life-changing. We're going to talk about overcoming and accepting things in life, life's elevation, life's obstacles, and challenges. Tune in every Tuesday at 5 p.m. with your hosts, Roger Gibson and Christy Love. You can find us on all social media platforms. Tune in.
Welcome back to Life's Conversation. I'm your host, Roger Gibson. Of course, with my co-host, my fave, Christy Love. And today, once again, we got a special guest again. We have Adrian Rushing Jr.,
What's the deal?
better known as, y'all know him as in the streets out here in Chicago on the west side, as Pootie.
Okay.
So, Faye, we talked about a lot of stuff. This one kind of deep. We talking about love will make you do some crazy things.
Yeah.
So, I done been in a couple of situations that I know that love have really, really made me do some crazy things.
Okay.
So, but I ain't gonna elaborate on that. I'm gonna leave that on out the way. Have you ever been in one, Faye, where you just...
Yeah, I think everyone has done some crazy things when they were in love. That's just me personally. But as you grow, as you get older,
Elevate.
I don't think you should keep doing the same thing.
Yeah, you learn from your mistakes.
Learn from them.
Yeah, and move on.
Move on.
Yeah.
So let's hear from our guest.
What's up, Pootie? What you got?
Well, love will make you do some, stuff that you probably normally wouldn't do in your normal state, or if you balanced out, you feel me? Like, man, it's a roller coaster. It's an emotional roller coaster.
Really?
Yeah.
You care to share?
I mean, well, you want me to start? It's a couple of situations.
Well, no, you don't even have to give us the situation. Just tell us what you have done that has been like out of your character.
That you didn't think.
So we can help somebody else, so you can tell them, hey, you ain't got to do this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Then I'll give mine, and then you can give yours.
Right, exactly.
Well, I mean, I feel like it's man. So I'm gonna get to you like this one.
Okay.
I'm speaking of my truth.
Okay.
So at one point in time, I was in a real committed relationship,
Okay.
and things were, like any relationship, it started off good.
Yeah.
Everything, blissful.
Yeah. The front.
Sunshine.
The front.
Man, you
Sunshine.
Right, the front.
Throw
The
it in
front.
the air, you catch it.
See,
Right.
roses.
Make you feel like you on top of the world.
Right.
But then, with time, there are adjustments, things happen, life changes.
Yeah.
True.
And in my particular situation, a baby came into my situation, and, shout out to my daughter, Anaria, baby. She's 6 years old, amazing.
Okay.
I have 3 kids to be exact, my daughter, my daughter, Jada, she's 12. She about to be 13, February 9th. Taking me through it. My 6-year-old, you feel me? My firstborn, Anaria, little TikToker. That's the little TikToker of the family. Then my 4-year-old, Josiah, it's my little man. It's like it's me all over again.
Okay.
Yes.
But I was in a relationship for 8 long years, and it just come a time like when that rough patch come. It's either do you run or do you roll with the punches, try to get through it. You know what I mean? Because you don't want to just give up so easily on something that you built from the ground up. And you spent a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? You just don't want to let that walk away like that.
Right.
So I can honestly say if I can go back, there's some things I probably would have done differently, like being disrespected, the arguing, the fighting, the disrespect both ways. It wasn't just one way.
Okay.
It was both ways.
Okay. So you're saying one of the craziest things that you've done is being disrespectful to a woman.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So why do you think that is crazy? Because some men out there think it's okay to call their woman the B word, the H
which
word.
ain't cool at all.
They think that that's okay. So tell them why that's not okay.
Well, you know what? And I'm for anybody who out there, you feel me? It's not okay to refer to women as that. But however, and how I was raised, it's kind of like in my vocabulary. And I'm not saying it should be.
No, give it to me. Give it to me.
But when I'm talking amongst friends, family, loved ones, it's used as if in like, knock it off.
It's okay. Right, I got you.
It's cool.
It's like
but
it's a norm.
It's a norm, but when it's somebody you don't know, you never met, and this is your first interaction or two with them, and it come out, then you feel me? It's very much disrespectful, and you gotta set that tone, cause you know what I'm saying. Everybody.
So the woman sets the tone, correct?
Yeah,
and I totally agree, because me and you talk about it all the time. That you tell me it's certain girls you'll treat this way, then in certain women that you'll treat another way because of their standards.
Yeah, because you gotta know like what you dealing with. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, okay, if I'm dealing with this
ratchet,
ghetto, roughneck or whatever, ghetto, okay, I'm finna treat her like, okay, all right. So I'm gonna talk to her that type of way. But if I got a amazing, beautiful or whatever, it's just all about their upbringing on how they come. You know what I'm saying? Like with me, I personally, you know me, I'm an old school type person. You know what I'm saying? You know, I like the slow music. I don't like all that waka baka, all that. It make your head hurt.
Hey man, ain't no wrong with a little turn up.
Okay.
I mean,
hey, hold on, man. I ain't gonna let you do that now.
I could do it, but I just can't do it too long.
It's very much okay to get your little bop in here and
it's
out.
cool,
But
I
I
just can't
will
do it
say,
so
though,
long.
you feel me? Cause I DJ as well. You know this.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, for sure.
When I be at them parties, man, it be something. You feel it's something to see, but I gotta rock to the crowd.
Yeah, I get it.
So
Yeah,
you know,
I get it.
I'm like a human jukebox. You feel me? I damn near know every song.
Right.
So
I get it.
I feel where you coming from, but nah, dog, you gotta get your love. You feel?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I mean, like I say, it's for a man, I do, but just the with the love will make you do some crazy things, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I done some crazy things. So
I can say me, right? Being older now, right?
Right.
Stuff that I done that was crazy.
Yeah.
Like calling the guy multiple amount of times when he's not getting his phone.
Man.
You know,
Yeah.
searching a phone when he's not looking.
Man.
Busting his car windows, stalking him, like stuff that I did when
I checked a lot of stuff.
You know what I'm saying?
I checked a lot of stuff.
That's crazy.
When I say I checked a lot of stuff, I checked a lot of stuff. I checked stuff when nobody think they supposed to. I checked stuff. Look, you done came to the crib, took your clothes off. I'm checking your clothes.
Okay, let's be honest. Somebody out there doing
that. I mean, for real talk. You know what I'm saying? I'm checking clothes. I'm trying to see like what was going on. I'm looking, seeing, and you know what I'm saying? That's just because I was so much gone in love. Like I was just. Man, I was gone.
But what would you tell someone that's gone though? Like, what would you tell them that their mind is just? Because basically, I feel you need when your mind gets like that, you need to get you a social life.
Yeah,
because your mind is just
because that's all you know.
Too wrapped up in that.
That's all you know.
You need to get you a social.
That's you got to have that space though.
About, like, you know what I'm saying? That's all you think about. I'm sorry to cut you off. That's all you think about. Like, man, what's she doing? What's this? What's this? What's this? They go out the door. You like you literally timing it.
Clocking.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't eating. You probably got kids. You ain't watching the kids. You ain't doing nothing. Your mental is so far gone.
And that person.
You know what I'm saying? Your mental so far gone on that person that you don't even. You have lost yourself.
You have lost yourself.
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? So
absolutely.
With you losing yourself, you gotta find some way to get yourself back. You know what I'm saying? So you got some people that don't know how to do that. You know what I'm saying? And I can
what
say.
What do you mean they don't know how to do that?
Well, I ain't gonna say don't know how, but you know what I'm saying? You got
they
some
don't
people
want
that
to.
don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You got people that don't want to do that, just want to stay in that same.
Well, you gotta understand. You feel me? If that's all they know, they scared to branch out to something different because you've been locked in with a certain somebody for X amount of years. So you holding on to past discretions. You holding on to that history
but
because
is that reality though? Is that normal?
What do you mean?
If you're holding on to someone that's continually hurting you, they're continually hurting you. And because you don't know anyone else, you're going to keep on accepting the hurt.
Well, see, that's where it goes into. That's where you go into, because I'm gonna say this. At one point in time, I loved the individual more than I love myself.
We talked.
I
told
stopped
you.
dressing. I stopped going out
Mm-hmm.
because that's what I chose to do. Though, you
Yeah,
feel
tell
me?
the truth.
I always
Right.
had the choice to go out and do whatever
But
wherever
you
it
didn't want
is
to
I
because
wanted
you
to
so
do.
busy you want to know what she was
Because
doing.
no, it wasn't that. It was.
Okay, this
It
your
wasn't
story.
that. It wasn't that. It wasn't
my
that.
bad, Pooh. I got your
Well,
It ain't
my
that.
bad.
It ain't that. What I'm
Take that
saying
back.
is,
That
what
wasn't
I'm
him.
saying is
Right.
that it has been a time or two, you feel me, where you'll get so wrapped up in that person to where
You lose you.
you lose you,
You,
you
yeah,
lose
yeah.
who you
Yes.
are as an
Yeah,
individual,
yeah,
and
yeah,
then
your
that's
dress
when you
and
gotta.
everything.
Sometimes
Yeah.
you gotta tap back
Yeah,
into yourself.
yeah.
Like,
Yes,
hold
you
on,
do.
you feel me?
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
You got you effed up. You feel me?
Yes.
So you gotta introduce
Right,
yourself back to
right,
yourself.
true,
Like,
Yes, you
look
do.
at me.
True.
You feel me? To any
Right.
man that's out there
Yeah.
Talk
listening,
to him.
I
Talk
want
to
you to
him.
understand. You feel me? It's a lot of women out here.
Yes, it is.
Just
Oh,
because
wow.
you had that history, that time, that love with that one person
That's
you
true.
thought you
I
can't
like
live
that.
without,
I like that.
I'm living witness. I'm telling
Talk
you,
your talk.
you can always find somebody that's, you feel, or you know what, not even find nobody.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes it'll reveal itself to you in ways that you never thought it can happen. You know what I'm saying?
But after, but my question is, why do after? Okay, like you said, hey, you can find someone else to write. Why even concern yourself with someone else at that time, and you know your heart is still broken?
Well, see, that's the part. This is where a lot of most people go
Okay.
wrong, because once you get out of a situation that was as traumatic as
right
you
back
say it
into
was, you have to take a moment for self, clear
Yes.
your mind, clear
Yes,
clear your
yes,
heart,
sir.
Yes.
purify yourself,
Self-preservation yourself.
and
Yeah,
you feel
clear
me?
your,
endure. You know what I'm saying? Strengthen your faith with that man upstairs, because he gonna see
I
you
like
through
that.
all
Yes, he
things.
Talk
will.
your talk, Pooh. I
And
like that.
I'm gonna live a witness of it.
Yeah.
Listen, 2018 was a high year
Yeah.
Really,
for me.
really, really,
You feel
really.
me? That's
Yeah.
when I went down my dark hole.
Okay.
Okay.
And I went down my dark path.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
feel me? I was going through a lot of, like, it was just back to back to back
Yeah.
to back to back. And I kept, for the life of me, I could never stop, or I never took the time to just figure out, like, damn, why all this bad luck coming my way, you feel me? But hindsight, in hindsight, really what it was, he was the man upstairs preparing me for something I had no clue
Okay.
what was gonna happen. You know, my mom passed
Okay. I'm sorry to hear
after, you know what I'm saying, after my 28th birthday.
Okay.
That was the
Wow,
last happy
man.
birthday I got from her.
Yeah.
Sorry to
You
hear
feel
that.
me?
Yeah, yeah.
So, and dealing with that, I still have a relationship that I'm dealing with on top of that, because
Yeah.
we having problems, we having issues.
Right.
She's saying yellow, I'm
What?
saying
Yeah.
red. You know what I'm saying? We not gelling.
Right.
And in the midst of that,
Mhm.
new pregnancy.
Yeah.
My son, who I mentioned,
Yeah.
found out it's a new pregnancy coming along.
Okay. Okay.
So now it's like I'm dealing with the one person that loved me most unconditionally. I no longer have that.
Yeah.
So that's a life adjustment.
Yeah.
Not only just for me, but for my kids, my siblings, my family, anybody who's ever interacted with my mother, period.
Right.
That's
right,
a
right.
life adjustment.
Yeah.
Right.
So I really didn't, at that point in time, like, I had to be the strong one. Because I had to make the funeral happen. I had to make the arrangements happen. But I definitely had help. I had a love, shout out to my family. I have a nice support system. They hold me down in all situations,
Okay.
no matter what's going on. So I love y'all, appreciate y'all
Okay.
more than you'll ever know. But I say all that to say this, you feel me? Until you walk through it, or until you experience it firsthand, you can't tell nobody, I know what you're going through, or I know where you coming from, because you ain't been through it. And a lot of people be scared to speak up because they feel like they're going to be judged. People going to laugh at them. Someone might say, oh, I
But
thought
what
you
are they
had
speaking
it.
up on?
As if speaking on, like, your situation.
Okay.
You know, because
Okay.
you feel you could let certain people in, but in reality, a lot of people be really just sitting around want to get in your business and then try to control the narrative, because you could say one thing, but by the time it made to this person, that person, the story
The whole
don't
story
flip
changed.
by
Okay.
5 or 6
So
times.
why do people tell other people their business?
I was
Tell
just
me
gonna
that.
say that.
Honestly, And again, I'm just speaking from
You only can
my
speak for you.
perspective.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Most people do that simply because that's like they cry for help. Who can I, like, I'm the strong one in my family, feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And when the strong one go down, who helps the help? You feel me? I am the help. I've always been the
Ain't
help.
nobody
Okay.
pick
You feel me?
up.
Ain't I felt like at that point in time, I had to go dust myself off
Right,
and
right.
get me
Right.
together.
Ain't nobody pick you
Like
up.
I had help along the way,
Right.
but as far as what I was dealing with internally
Mentally.
and mentally,
Right.
I
Right.
couldn't
Right.
get that from nobody.
Right.
I had to want it for me.
Right. Right.
If
right.
I didn't want it for me, well, nobody give a damn about how I'm feeling or
That's
what
true.
makes me feel the
That's
way I
true.
feel.
That's true.
Because they not walking in my shoes.
That's true.
So they
That's
don't
true.
understand, or when I lash out or I feel a certain type of way or I'm sensitive about a certain topic because you didn't take the time out to figure out what it is that was going on with me on
Right,
the inside
right.
as a person, as a man, as an individual.
So
Because-
who responsibility was that to get your needs? You said they didn't take the time out to.
There's a couple of people actually.
Right, you don't have to give me any names. I don't want anything. But my question is, why did you feel like it was their job to?
Because I did it for them.
Oh.
So you
I feel
expect
like
the
it should have
same
been
thing should come back.
reciprocated. I'm big on reciprocation. If I could do it for
But what
you,
if it's not in them though?
I
You
was
get what I'm
just-
saying?
then you cut them off. They not for you. They not meant for you.
Really?
Why you say that? Why you say that?
Why I say that?
Yeah.
Because
Right, because like you said, he's the strong one.
Right.
First of all, you taking no space for somebody who actually want to genuinely see me win, want to see me happy, want to see me get to where I'm trying to get to. You in the way. So if you in the way, what do I need you around for?
Knowledge bomb. Like it.
Because they didn't comfort you. They didn't.
Because they didn't do what you want them to do, huh?
Not in the sense of they didn't do what I wanted them to do.
Because some people
Put
don't
it
know
like-
how to
let
comfort.
me-
You
let
gotta
me-
They
check your
don't. Yeah,
crowd.
yeah.
For
yeah,
real, you,
man.
if you
Some
hang
people
around
definitely
gang
don't.
bangers,
Some-
if you hang
know what?
around,
You got.
gotta check your crowd.
I gotta take my hat off. Some people,
Yeah.
you know, they don't. Some people, you got some people that really don't know how to.
And they love you though.
Yeah,
they
love
rock
you.
with you, but they don't know
they
how
just
to.
don't know how to do it because they you gotta the thing I think about like that when you said that if they ain't grew up on to that or had that type of comfort shown to them or something, like she was saying, some people don't know how to comfort. They probably don't know how to do it. They probably mean well from the heart, but they just don't know how to do
Right,
it.
like me, I got a business. I have
Right.
friends
Yeah.
who don't have a business, so they
Yeah.
mind don't think
Like
like
you-
man think.
yeah,
When I'm worried,
yeah.
when I'm stressed about
Yeah,
this, they don't know
exactly.
how to
Yeah.
comfort me in this area
Yeah,
because
exactly. If they ain't get
They-
they
Because
Yeah.
they're not
Right.
familiar with
they
it.
not. And
So
they're
they
Right.
can't
yeah.
speak on something intelligently without looking like a fool because
Right.
they don't know. They,
They
don't
don't
have
know.
the knowledge.
You know what
Or
I'm
they
saying?
ain't been educated on
Right.
it. But see, that's why we here.
Right.
Right.
Exactly why we're here, to educate and
Yeah.
give people the knowledge of what to do or what not to do. If you
Absolutely.
feel like you in a situation,
Yeah.
that don't mean you will, or it's
Mhm.
not good for your mental space.
Yeah.
Your
That's it. That's
spiritual.
it. That's it. That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it. That's it.
That's
it.
really what this
And
really
when
all
I
about.
feel when you
man.
have to start doing crazy things, that's when it's time to let it go.
Yeah, you got to. You
I'm
got to. You,
serious.
yeah, you
Man,
gotta
listen
walk.
to him,
You
That-
gotta
man.
that's
walk.
when it's
I don't
time.
pop.
You gotta
Listen,
walk.
I
It's
do.
time.
Listen,
It's
I do
time.
pop ups. You hear me? I'm popping up at the crib.
Tell the truth.
Yeah.
Don't play with me.
You done
Don't play
popped
with
up?
my what? I done popped up more than once.
Okay.
You hear me?
Okay.
I don't play that. I don't play that, man.
Okay.
Don't play with me.
Okay.
You feel me? If I ain't
Yeah.
playing with you, don't play with me. I
The
don't.
Right.
pop up was cool when you went into the
I
pop
ain't,
up.
I ain't,
But
it's
would
gonna
you-
go however it's gonna go at that point because you ain't answering the phone, you
Okay.
ain't responding to texts. So what it is that you doing that's that
That's
important
that mental that
you can't see what it is that I want. You
Mhm.
feel me?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what that's another thing where a lot of people go wrong.
Yeah.
You feel like by ignoring your partner because you doing what you doing,
Yeah.
it's just gonna go away. It's
Yeah.
not just gonna go away.
Yeah.
It's not just, especially if you're dealing with somebody that's thorough, a good one, and that mean well, and they want to see you win, but you
Yeah.
out here playing in your ass. Like, no,
Yeah,
we don't do
yeah.
that.
But
We
I'm
don't
saying,
do
so
that. I don't do that. I ain't hell no. I ain't going for that.
So, but would you? But you said so. You still that guy now? If you're
I am.
dating,
I'm that guy now. I wasn't.
You still a pop up, bro?
I wasn't. I wasn't that.
I mean,
I wasn't that way
You
at
still
first
pop up?
because I used to let a lot of shit slide.
Okay.
well,
Like-
okay.
I didn't. I feel like if you don't check it in the door, they gonna think it's okay, And
Okay.
if you know deep down it's not okay with you, you have to speak up and let them know
I
that.
get that what you saying,
But
though.
I'm saying, okay, if okay, we're dating. So we're dating, right? I'm seeing somebody on the side, right? You know this. I'm seeing somebody on the side, right? So and I'm not getting my phone because I'm with him. You popping up.
See, when you put it in that aspect, see now, that's what I mean. If we having a conversation, we need to know what's established. What are we? You know what I'm saying? Are we exclusively dating, or are we seeing other people but still seeing
No,
each
we doing what
other?
everybody do.
Like,
We lying.
you
We
gotta-
All
lying.
right, I was just
What
gonna say,
you
What you
we
want?
lying.
We
We lying.
We staying with
You
each
my
other, but I'm
boo,
with
but I
him,
got.
and you
Oh, all right, you my boo. I
lying.
got on here.
Yeah, we
So you
lying.
gonna pop up?
We ain't got no time for lying, man.
But people,
But you got people that
majority,
still
90%
do
of
that.
this
Ain't
world
got
is
no time
lying.
for
It's still lying,
It's
bro.
lying. We know
Hey,
it.
like,
We got
Well,
friends.
that means-
you got people
listen,
say you
because
got people
a lot of
say,
people are scared of. They don't want to give that other person that choice if they still want to mess with you or not. You feel? I always give a person a choice. I'm not gonna put all my everything out there, but I'm gonna tell you what
so
it
you ain't
is.
keeping it 100 all the way though. You still
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
but you still holding some stuff back. You just say you ain't gonna put all of it out there. G. You just say you cuffing a little bit, so she gotta cuff something too now. You just said you cuffing. I'm just saying.
Alright, man.
But y'all, it
But
ain't.
you
just
know
said
you know what I
cuffing.
mean though, bro. You know what I mean. That's guy code, man. Come on, man. Don't do that to me, man. You know what we doing
But you
right
can't
now,
pop up though.
If she my chick, like I made it known, you my girl. We do publicly.
Right,
We
right.
take public pictures. We
Right.
doing all this.
Right.
We together. What you mean?
We together.
Okay.
We together.
But are you doing pop-ups on her? That's what I'm
Right.
saying.
That's what I'm saying. You popping up on
Now
her.
if it's like that, hell yeah, I'm popping up. No question. Yes, sir. I probably got the location of where you at whole time. I'm raw like that, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You fed.
I don't, man. Hey,
But is that
if I want to
right?
get the drop
though?
on
Is
you,
that
I'm gonna
right?
get it. You feel?
I don't
I'm a
think that's
fan.
right.
Is that
I mean, I used to be.
Tell the truth.
I used to
Tell
be
the
a
truth.
him.
Tell the
I
truth.
used to be like that. Like, but my thing is, I just feel like this. If I gotta do all that, I don't want to
need
see.
that. That's
But
what
I
look,
don't
though,
want to see it.
That's
I
what
don't-
I'm
that's
If
the-
I gotta
that's
do
the
all that, I
whole
don't want to
thing.
see.
Because
Because
That's
I
the
swear to
whole
God,
thing.
I
That's the
promise
whole
I'm gonna
thing.
see something I don't want to see,
And it's
and I'm
sad.
ain't gonna know how I'm gonna
But look,
react.
though,
Fact.
So I've been down that road. I don't
Yeah,
want to
I'm-
go
yeah,
through
I'm
that
not
Bruh.
again.
touching nothing. I'm
And
not
I
doing
can't
that.
do it again.
that was me then.
Yeah.
Me now,
Yeah.
Said you'll pop up,
me now, I get you flying.
so you won't pop up
I
now.
don't care.
So you
Because-
won't pop up now.
No, I was. what I was
Sometimes you might pop
describing,
up.
That was me then, like in that state. That's what I was saying.
Okay.
I didn't know if
Oh.
you feel
Oh, because you throwing me over. I thought
Okay,
you said you
well,
still
let me
ride
clarify.
down
Let
now.
me clean that up. Let me clean that up. Let me
I
clean
thought
that
you
up.
like, hey girl, you my one. I'm popping. You know what I'm saying? I have to make sure you
I
know.
was like, oh, you popping up now?
Right,
Oh.
right. I
Nah.
thought you ride down now.
Me
Yeah.
now, shit. Me now, shit. I'm laid back, shit. I'm
Right.
chilling. You know what I'm saying? Whatever's for me is gonna
Just
land
go
in
with the
my
flow,
lap.
vibe with
I
it.
agree
Right,
with that.
exactly. Yeah.
I agree with that.
I'm
Yeah,
chilling.
yeah.
I'm,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I got a new crib, got a new car.
Mhm.
You know what I'm
God
saying?
bless you.
I'm
Yeah.
blessed. You
Yeah,
feel me? I had to. It seemed like the saying. You know what I'm saying? My grandma, my great grandmas, they always say like, in order for you to appreciate what come with your blessings, you got to go through the tough times first.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because God don't put some things on a few people and they don't fumbled it
Mhm.
because they ain't know what to do with it
Right,
or they
right,
ain't know how to handle it
Okay.
because they just wasn't prepared properly or you feel me, it was just one of those situations like, damn, like I had something good but then realized they had something good because it happens. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Most people don't realize what they got until you feel me.
So
you
It's
dip
gone.
off.
Okay, so
You feel me?
tell me, looking back now,
Mm-hmm.
would you have done some of the things that you've done that you said was crazy?
Would I have done it?
Yeah, what would you tell somebody that's like a younger guy or, what would you tell them about love and crazy things?
First off, love yourself.
That's number one, right?
That's, you got to do that.
Facts,
And
facts.
it's
Big
not
facts.
worth it. If it's meant,
If it's taking your mental, man.
if it's meant, it's gone. It'll be meant. But
Yeah.
if it ain't worth for you to doing all that. Like if I could rewind the hands of times, which I know you can't,
Mhm.
I wouldn't did half of the stuff I did.
Would you have just walked away?
Yeah, I'd have just walked, or because I wasn't doing nothing but hurt myself even more.
Right?
You know, why is you finding stuff to hurt yourself?
Right, like
that's
it-
crazy.
Okay,
Yeah.
let me chime in on that. Let me chime in on
Okay.
that because that is a valid point. You feel me? You go looking for some shit.
Yeah.
fuck around,
You gotta
fuck around.
find
Yeah,
it.
you
gotta
gonna
find
find it.
So
And it hurt,
let me
Joe.
say
It
this.
hurt.
Let me say this. You feel me? Because at one point in time I was one of those.
Tell the
you
truth.
feel me?
Mhm.
Go through my girl phone, see
Tell
what
the
it is
truth.
she doing that
Yeah,
I don't know. But see, I'm so sick with it though. Like I go through it. I see what I need to see, and then just see how long she sit on it before she tell me anything, or just to see if she gonna act like ain't shit going on. And after a certain amount of time, probably like a week or something. go
Really?
past. You feel? That's how, cause I'm listen. In order for you to go through those situations, like you gotta have a strong mind to see the mission through. If you in that state,
Well, I'm gonna
that
tell
was
you,
just me. You
I'ma
feel me?
tell
I
you
wanted to
like
see it through. Like,
I'ma
hold on,
tell
let me
you-
see if she gonna say something. You feel
I'm gonna
me?
tell you like I tell Faye. No.
No.
I'm going straight in. I see. Wherever you
I'm
at, I'm
different.
finna. I'm built. Look. So
You
this
built
what we
different.
on. You know what I'm saying? I might try to and see.
But do you know how women look at y'all like?
I know
when
you weak, but the
Crazy,
thing is,
psycho.
Faye, but the
So,
thing, okay,
it really
okay,
pushes
so
us
okay,
away.
now, okay,
being honest.
I now 100%
No,
agree.
I'm trying to help y'all
No,
out
because
today,
I'm
for
guilty
real.
for it. I pushed that.
we look at you
I pushed
like-
the whole lick away.
Because it shows
But
lack
Faye,
of
you
confidence.
doing it though. But you doing it though, like we,
'Cause
man.
we don't
you-
want you to act like we act. That's how women act. That's
so we
what we
supposed to
do.
accept it.
No, I'm not saying accept. I'm saying either deal with me or let me go. Show me that, bitch, I don't need you. I don't need you. If this what you doing, I don't need you. Don't whine and cry like me. And if y'all be honest, when y'all have done this to these women, that's how we look at y'all. That's what we said to y'all. We show it's a sign of weakness, and you know this, and you know this too.
Yeah, I
Even
know
though
it
we
is,
doing
but
it, we
but,
doing whatever
man,
we doing.
Faye, I couldn't.
Because why not just leave?
I couldn't.
Why not leave us alone?
Because I still wanted you, so I couldn't. I wanted you,
So you
and I
still want me,
I
but
want
you
you to,
confronted me about
Hey.
him.
yeah, and I want
Hey.
you to stop.
Yeah.
And you think confronting me gonna make me stop? This
No,
gonna make
I
me go
push
to
you
him
more and more and more too. And I
Yeah,
know,
that's
and
facts.
I'm guilty
That's
for
facts.
it on my soul.
That's
I know.
facts. Don't do it,
Hey,
y'all.
my
If you
truth,
really like
I'm
her
guilty
and you
for
want
it.
her, don't do
Yeah.
it.
But
Show
Faye,
her
let me
that
ask
you're
you this.
interested in something else.
But the thing is, okay, you show that you interested in something else. You do all that now,
Mm-hmm.
and it's all about your mental. You
Yeah.
building your
Mhm,
mental.
mhm.
But you showed it. But I guess the answer I could say is how long can you put up with that person doing that, knowing that? See, my mental.
If
couldn't-
you want, if you
Man,
find that
but
information,
you know you want it, but my mental, man,
But
it's
look,
hard
though,
to do
but
that. I
but
couldn't.
You know
man,
what,
I
Raj? You
couldn't.
know what, Raj? Let me say this. You feel me? And this just goes back to when you was being raised by your mama. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Your
Yeah.
mama teach you at a young age. You don't have to do nothing you don't want to do.
That's
you don't
right.
have to deal with nothing you don't want
Yeah,
to
That's
deal
right.
yeah, but
That's right.
that's
You
our
learn
choice
that
that we
at
want
home
Yes,
as,
you
a,
do.
as a
to. Right, and that's
child.
our
Yes, you
choice
do.
that we want to do
But
it. Right,
and
right.
growing up,
Right.
and me growing up in the world we live in as a young man, you feel me? Sometimes that shit go out the window because
Fast.
when you really in tune and you locked
Yeah,
in with a
you
person,
love
you
'em,
feel
yeah.
like this your person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That shit go out the window.
but
Fast,
should it go out
fast.
the window if that person is hurting you?
Well, if it's
If
not
that person is
shown,
hurting you and not doing what they're supposed to do, being unloyal to you, lying to you, manipulating you, making you feel a certain type of way, should that go out the window? Why stay there because you love a person and they're hurting
But
you?
let me ask you this.
That's what I'm
Faye.
not understanding.
Let me ask you.
let me hold on. Let me
Mhm.
rebuttal to that.
Uh-huh.
Because I want her to
Uh-huh.
really get why it went the way it went.
Mm-hmm.
So you stay because one is kids involved. That's number one.
I agree.
Two,
Okay.
you don't want to. If it's something, it ain't that deep, and it can be repairable,
Yeah.
and both parties have to be willing to compromise and make it work. Like
Absolutely.
both parties have to
Yeah,
do the
I
work
agree.
for it to work.
Mhm.
Same. It's like it's marriage, but without the fucking paper.
Okay.
feel me?
Mhm.
I get you.
So if the other person is willing to fight with you to compromise and make this work, then by all means, at the end of the day, if you could look back like, damn, it was worth it. You
Okay.
feel me? Because I fought for what I felt was right, and I
Okay.
fought what was mine. You feel me? I felt I needed to protect that.
Mhm.
So that's what you're gonna do. But however,
Mhm.
if you only doing the work and the
Mhm.
other person not doing
I
the
agree.
work,
Yeah, I
but
was
they
just
still
finna
want to
say
reap the
that.
benefits of what you got going
Mhm.
on, but they still not pouring into you, pouring
Right.
into your cup, making sure you good as much as you make sure they good.
Mhm.
And by all means, shit, as bad as it's gonna hurt, you leave that motherfucker where they at.
That's,
because-
and I
Yeah.
totally agree.
And
Because
that
everybody makes mistakes. So
that
if her mistake,
pain-
she makes mistakes.
Yeah,
y'all
but
say, hey, we gonna work
right.
it
You
out,
gotta want to.
fine.
You gotta want to
Yeah.
fix it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But sometimes, like in certain situations, it's just so much damage done on both parties that
Mhm.
it's not
Right,
fixable.
well, don't fix it.
It's
If
not fixable.
then don't
It's
fix
not
it.
fixable.
But my
you know what I'm
question is,
saying?
why be in a relationship when you have to do crazy things? That's my question.
Well, see,
why,
that's why-
that's my question.
Well, that's why a lot of women now not in relationships.
I agree.
They figure like shit. If I can have my cake and eat it too, if a nigga gonna sell what I'm doing, I'm gonna be in this situationship,
Go both ways.
this situationship,
Yeah.
because they feel like deep down, shit, I'm not tied to nail one of y'all. I'm
Right.
just having my fun with
Right.
you.
So do you
feel me?
feel like us
But with
men,
men too, shit,
right?
listen, I'm having my fun with her, maybe her friend. You never know. You feel
But
me?
how long do you keep want to have your fun with her?
Say that again.
How long do you want to keep having your fun with her until you just get tired
Well,
of
I
it?
mean, if you know what it is that you doing, you feel me? That mean you ain't looking for the love at that point. You just living life. You going with the flow.
Okay. So you just
know
having
what I
fun.
mean? You just having
You
your
just
fun.
out here kicking and doing
Yeah.
But
it.
when you will know when something real come along, you feel me?
Yeah, I feel you.
Because slowly but surely, the people you was having fun with, you start to fall back off them. You feel me? Because that something real just took over the fun you was having, or was replacing the fun you was having. Because I'm gonna just say this: when you dealing with multiple peoples, you dealing with multiple personalities,
Spirits.
you dealing with multiple spirits. You gotta feel what they like, what they don't like, what she don't like. She think this is okay, but the one might think this is cool.
And it's too
the
much
other
money.
One might, like what?
It's too much money.
Shit,
There's too many dates.
blowing money.
I ain't got bread like
I ain't
that.
BMF. Shit,
I ain't got bread like that. It's too much money, too much dates. Like
I still
mean,
got
I
kids to
don't-
raise.
I don't exactly. I don't knock nobody that's doing it, but me personally, it's too much of a headache. You know what I'm saying? Even though you could
Only
be,
if you allow it to be a headache, though.
but that's true too. But what I'm saying
I
is,
agree.
what I'm saying is, it's like, even though you keeping it real, but you still gotta, okay, I gotta do this. I gotta do this. And the same token, like you say, you lying. You lying all
Yeah.
along until you get that one, like you said.
So and that's
Until
I
you
don't,
get
I just don't-
until I
But
guess
see,
I
when
guess
you
about
say,
you
you,
lying
you
all
say
up.
lying. See, I ain't listen.
Yeah.
Let me.
Cause you don't gotta lie.
but
You
half
don't.
of them lie.
You
But
don't.
gotta
You
lie.
don't.
hey,
Listen.
half of them out here gonna lie. You ain't gonna tell the honest
No,
God.
I know a lot of guys that tell the truth. Hey, girl, we kicking it. I date.
Yeah.
I hang out with you.
Yeah.
I hang out with they. What you lying for? Because if she want to mess with you, if you got 30 women, she gonna mess with you.
That's
You
true.
ain't gotta lie.
Cause she gonna mess
She
with you
ain't
for
gonna-
her
she ain't-
reason.
yeah.
Whatever her reason is.
And
for
she
messing
in
with you,
competition now. She wants
she
to. So
gonna
she
mess
trying to
with
do
you.
better than
You
old
trying
girl
to do
over
better,
here.
trying to
Man,
get
let
up
the
over
race
there. I
begin.
get
Y'all
that.
ain't gotta lie.
Yeah,
Let
but
the-
but you
look.
got
That's
some
what
of that
get you in
side
trouble.
trouble. That line.
That's what make her bust your head.
That line. Yeah.
That's what make her do some
For
crazy
real.
stuff. Because
That's
you
what-
told
that's
me you
what-
wouldn't date nobody.
That's what the love me do, make you do some crazy things right
because
there.
of your lying.
Yeah,
Rather
'cause
be
you
the
lying.
woman, the man, whoever.
That's
You know,
that's
but
the
y'all
love
ain't
make-
gotta lie.
That's
You ain't
the
gotta
love
lie.
make you do some crazy things right there.
Yeah.
No.
So
Yeah.
you a woman.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure you done had your fair share of experiences.
Mhm.
So let me give it to you like this. Say, you feel me? You got a situation,
Mhm.
but you outside. With, just so happen you outside. You be having a ladies' night with your friends.
Mhm.
Y'all out, hookah lounge bar, whatever.
Mhm.
And you bump into an attractive looking guy. You feel me? He flowing with you, and you like, you feel me?
Mhm.
Ooh, like y'all exchange information.
Mhm.
But he tell you off back like, look, I ain't trying to be in a relationship, but if you want to kick it with me, we could. You feel me?
I respect him. I respect
Ooh,
him.
that,
Right.
Like,
Mhm.
and if you willing to, if you want to be with me on that type of time, then it's totally up to you.
Right. Mhm.
Versus, I would rather give you a choice versus manipulating the
And
situation
women like,
take your
let me tell you something.
take your choice
Women
away.
love honesty.
I
We
want you to
love
have a
honesty.
choice.
Yeah. All that lying, no, we don't like that.
You got time
Because
for
I feel
that
like
whole
this.
phase.
I feel like
Yeah.
this. My conversation
you ain't gotta
alone,
let us.
how I approach you and whatever we talking about, that little small conversation, I should have you intrigued by the first few words that come in my mouth. If you're not intrigued or interested in nothing I gotta say off rip, you gonna be like, oh no, I'm cool.
But women ain't even about your words. Y'all don't know that. It ain't even about your words. It's about your whole
confidence, how you present yourself,
That's what
how
it's
you
about.
dress,
How
how you
you-
smell, how you
walk into a
looking.
room.
Hey man,
It ain't even
look,
about y'all
into a
words.
room.
So most of the time, y'all talk about stuff we don't want to talk about.
listen.
And we talk about stuff y'all don't want to talk
Yeah,
about.
true.
You get what
true.
I'm saying?
Cause it been
So it ain't
one,
about your
and then,
words.
you heard me, huh? Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Right? Do
I
you
mean,
know
you
what
want
I
to
told
listen.
you?
You want to listen, you
Yeah.
You want to
Cause y'all
listen.
don't,
Right.
you get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it ain't about your
Yeah,
words.
it ain't about
It's not about your words.
But
Yeah.
sometimes with most women, you feel me? I've been told this by plenty of women. Like, don't you know? I don't know if I want to deal with you just by looking at you. Oh,
When you walk into the room.
damn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
y'all-
well,
ask
I ain't
that all
gonna even
the
lie.
time.
One female told me, she was like, I watched you from the whole time you came in.
Yeah.
Introduce yourself. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
you was watching me?
Yeah.
I was watching you. I'm like, damn.
It'll be a shock. Some of the stuff be just it be shocking. I mean, yeah, females they
Very
yeah,
difficult.
ve-
Very difficult.
Very.
No, I don't think
Hey,
so.
Not
I was-
simple. Men
I
are
was-
simple.
I
I can
was
say that.
talking
I'm a
to-
simple
Y'all
man.
more simple than us.
I'm
but
a
Yeah,
simple
I was
man.
talking.
I don't
I
think
w-
y'all put in the work.
I was
but I don't
talking
think
to
we're difficult.
I was on Messenger actually on Christmas.
I disagree.
I was on Messenger actually on Chris talking to one of the guys, and I asked him. I say, man, is it me or do it feel like the tables have turned?
Mhm.
Where like women is so much aggressive, like more like men's, and the men's. It seems like it's more men's. Majority of the men's is ready to just like settle down and chill.
Like the
You know
roles
what I'm saying?
reverse, right?
Yeah, it's just like it just.
There's
did
more
a
stay-at-home
whole
dads and hard-working
Yeah,
women.
yeah.
That's bullshit.
Yeah,
Yes,
it
it-
is. Listen,
yeah,
I'm a
man.
listen. I come from a nice upbringing. You feel me? My father was my blueprint.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
feel me? A
That's
man's
that's
supposed
what's
to
up.
provide.
That's
a man's
what's up.
supposed to protect.
That's what's
And a
up.
man's supposed to take care of his family under whatever,
The
however it is, you
circumstance,
got to
yeah,
do it.
Yeah.
There's no reason why you can't. If you man enough to make him, you should be man enough to take care of him.
Yeah,
Period.
that's what's up.
And I'm standing 10 on that principle because
Yeah.
when it comes to my kids, I don't care who I'm dealing with, who I'm talking to.
It's supposed to.
That's top priority. You
It
know what
better
I'm
be.
saying?
It gotta be.
Come
I
on,
love
man. Come on,
It gotta
man.
be.
You know.
Yeah,
you know.
for sure. I see.
So
it gotta be.
I just feel like my principles and my values, what I feel like I want
Yeah.
and my aspirations and whatever it is I'm trying to do or try to get out of life,
Mhm.
I feel like I'm grasping towards that. I'm getting towards
Yeah,
that.
that's
Mhm.
right.
This is just me getting my feet wet at
That's
this
right.
point. You
Mhm.
feel me?
Mhm.
And I ain't gonna lie, it's been a few times where I feel like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I'll try to approach one, she's like, nah, I'm cool. Or
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not feeling like I'm cool with rejection.
Yeah.
It's just how I get rejected.
Okay, well,
sometimes.
tell the women that. Tell them,
Cause
okay.
it be like
Yeah, okay.
some girls
I don't
like
like
you
Yeah.
like y'all be so quick to be like, nah, I'm cool, I'm straight, I got a man. Whole time you be lying like you miserable chasing a mother who don't want
Right,
you.
right.
But here I am, somebody who took interest in something I seen or I
Right.
seen potential,
Right.
and you just, oh no, I'm cool, I'm straight.
Okay, okay.
Feel me? Like, don't come on, man. Like, if you, it's ways to do things. You feel me? You ain't gotta be rude about the shit. Just
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
if you
Decent
want,
in order.
you feel
Yeah.
me? Like,
Yeah.
do it in a respectful manner. You don't
Yeah.
want nobody to do it to you like that
Right,
because,
yeah, I
like I
agree.
said, if the shoes on the other foot, you gonna feel some type of way as
Yeah.
a woman.
Mhm.
Now you want to come from my manhood. You want to, oh, you this, you that, and all
Yeah,
that goofy
yeah.
shit, man.
Mhm. Okay,
Nobody
I
got
agree.
time for that.
Yeah.
Cause me, I ain't
You
gonna
don't have to
lie.
be nasty to reject
Yeah.
you.
But
No,
do you honestly? I mean, even though I know you married,
Yeah, good. We
I
already
know
we
you married.
established
You
that.
know. So, but do you feel like, even though I'm jumping off the topic now, but do you feel like that the tables have turned though?
With some people, I don't feel like it's a big turn. With some, I don't think it's like big turn. I think no, I don't.
Just seem like the women just so.
let me say
Man.
this. It is.
what I'm-
It
what I'm
is.
saying-
It
what
is some women
You
out
pick
here.
them.
It is some women out here doing they want too.
Yeah,
I,
for sure. Yeah.
I ain't gonna take
Yeah,
that away
yeah,
from them
yeah,
because
yeah,
it's some
yeah.
out here who
Yeah.
don't have help and they
Man,
you
holding it
feel me?
down. I
They
know a
holding
couple
it
of 'em
down.
got a
I
couple.
know-
Got
I know.
kids.
And
Hey,
some
kids,
that don't need the
man.
help, and they
Hey man,
every
shout out to
woman
the
wants a
women out there
man.
that's
Yeah.
holding the crib down on their own, doing
Yeah.
shit on their own.
Yeah.
ain't got. When I say no help means no help means you doing everything by yourself.
Don't ask a man for nothing.
Yeah.
So the ones who out there holding it down like that, we salute you. We appreciate you. I do, because I was raised by a single woman. Like, my father was there, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
My daddy did what he was supposed to do.
Right.
But my mama was the one.
She was
feel
there.
me?
It's always
Yeah.
the mother.
The foundation.
It's that mama. You
Yeah.
feel me?
And that's the thing. That's
why
why.
we so.
It's always
so
the
close.
And I don't care. It's just
That's
something
why
about.
we love our mama the way we do.
Yeah, and it's just
You know
something
what I'm
about.
saying?
See, but and you know what? That's the thing about it. We can make the baby, but that baby meet his mama first. You know, in the stomach, all that. So that baby already get to know the mama before he even realize, oh, you my daddy. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, as a man, you gotta. I mean, I have learned. Me personally, I have learned it's about time with being with your child, not materialistic. You know what I'm saying? It's about time for your kids. You know what I'm saying? Some people look at the materialistic stuff like, oh yeah, I bought them.
Man, half them be doing that shit just to post pictures on Facebook to make it seem like they doing some shit, but they really ain't doing shit. I'm an active parent. You feel me?
Yeah,
I pick my kids up. I
Yeah,
take my kids to school.
Yeah,
we do things together, and then
yeah.
you feel me and they mother. You feel me? We coexist. We co-parent. You ain't got to co-parent and
real
be
good.
nasty. You feel me? It could be co-parent and be. It could be so simple, you feel me?
I'll be simple.
But what I will say is I'm still working on communication, you feel me? That was one of my weak
Tell the
points,
truth. Yeah.
you feel me? Like, she'll tell me something, and then I'll go out and do some shit on my own, and then it'll piss her off.
Why?
Because she'll be like, we talked about this.
Yeah.
Like, why
was your reason doing it though like that?
being a man, shit.
You
Thinking
can't tell me nothing.
thinking I can do some shit, but knowing I just had a conversation or we had a plan put together, and I deviated from the plan because I'm thinking I'm doing some shit on my own.
Your way.
My way. You feel me? But that ain't nothing but just some ego shit. You feel me? Like a man, like that's a man trying to be a man. I lead, you follow, but how can I lead if I'm fucking up? I can't
Facts.
lead properly.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? That's like the blind leading the blind. If I can't lead you properly, it's gonna always be some fucked up
Yes,
shit
it
going
is.
on.
Right.
Or you gonna always be nagging at me. We not on the same page because we had a plan. The plan was foolproof. But I just went and did my own thing simply because I'm thinking I could do some shit in a better way.
Corner.
Or cut a corner. Try to save this, try to save that. But
Cut a
then
corner.
when you do it the way the woman say do it,
It
it always go
perfect.
how she said it was supposed to win.
It do
So I'm
it
like, you
always
know
go
what?
perfect. But you know what? And I
Might
know
as well
that
just do it the
Oh,
way
we
she
think
said
of
do it. Fuck it.
y'all
think of-
y'all think it
We
all
think
the
of what's
way
gonna
out.
happen if it fails. Before we give it to y'all, we didn't thought of everything.
Yeah, if it's gonna fall, how it's
Yeah,
gonna.
yeah.
how it's
Y'all don't
gonna
think when you
roll,
come
know
up with a
what I'm
plan,
saying?
y'all don't think about what's gonna happen if it fall. We
Nah.
think about
And
all
then you
of
know
that.
what? And you know what?
Sometimes
I know,
I do though.
And
Sometimes,
that's a good thing.
I will say sometimes.
That's a good thing.
Just in case this don't work, hold on, let me
That's
have
what's
a
up.
little.
a little plan.
Yeah.
B.
But us women do. A real woman does it all the time when she get a plan to whoever she's dating or married or.
That's facts.
But
That's
you know
facts.
now,
That's
now,
real.
She want to be able to back you up. Okay, baby, this didn't work. Let's do it this way.
love that.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Love that. Love
She's
that.
already
that's that
thinking.
pick me up.
Yeah,
I
she's
love
already,
that
she's
piece.
already
Down.
thinking.
The tongues already on you. You picking me up.
Because you
I
don't look
love
back at her
that.
because she gave you the
I
plan.
love-
like,
I
man, you
love-
messed up the plan.
I love
But
that
now,
pick
baby,
me
let's
up.
try it this
That
way.
pick- and that was, you know what? That was one of my hardest things listening. Like
Yeah.
I could talk for me. My hardest thing was in the past. I just didn't listen. Like.
Yeah. You thought
I
it
was-
took something away
yeah,
from you?
I just, it's just like, no.
Well,
what
why?
I'm
Shit, I
It had to
did.
be
saying?
real.
I ain't gonna lie.
I was just
Be
being-
real.
I thought-
It had to be a reason.
I thought it
I was
took
just-
something away
Tell the
from me
truth.
because I felt
just
like
didn't- I
shit.
didn't
She was
listen.
taking your manhood.
Yeah, I
And she
felt
was
like
just
hold
making
on.
it
I
up.
just trying to control. I just
that's
didn't
exactly
listen.
what it was.
And
My
then-
fault, Roger. Go ahead.
No, I just didn't listen, trying to control the situation. Like, no, and then them motherfuckers just crumble.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or you know what the one thing could be, and I learned and that's the thing, and I'm glad you said something about co-parenting. You know, y'all got it, like you said, y'all got to be on the same term with
For
the
sure.
co-parent. So,
For sure.
and if y'all ain't on the
Question.
same term,
When co-parenting, who's in charge? And be honest.
Who's in charge?
Yeah.
It's equal. The power is equally divided. There's no I have more say than you do. It's have to be equal.
Okay.
There's ain't no way around that because if it's not equal, it goes back into damn near dictatorship. Like
Wanna
that mean-
control.
that means my word don't have no value because you want to do it
Facts.
your way. Like nah, let's incorporate both of our ideas and see we can make it work. You
Now,
know
what
I
if it's
mean?
not working? What should the person
Right.
do?
Well, I can't speak on that because my shit working.
Right,
So,
but let's say she just go into a thing and she just start
Right, doing
acting
what
a
she
certain
want to
type of
do.
way. What
Right.
would be your plea to her? Like what? Because there's other fathers out there who don't have it as good as you. You say,
Right.
hey, we
Right.
good. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
The
we want to
co-parent
help somebody
thing,
else
right.
who, like, man, my baby mama, she give me a hard time. Man, what should I do? You know what I'm saying?
well, what I would say is like, and it's just
Be real.
realistically, like, bro, y'all gonna have to sit down and come to some
Yeah.
type of compromise and agreement because nothing moves without both parents.
Mm-hmm.
You have to, because if one feel like they're doing more than the other one, now
Yeah.
they gonna badmouth the other parent. Like,
Absolutely.
I'm doing your work or
Yeah.
I'm doing your
Mhm.
share.
Mhm.
Like, it's
Yeah.
not fair to me that I'm
Yeah.
like, it's gonna be one gonna feel like they doing more than the other.
Always.
So I say sit down, listen. We know it's not working with us on that tip.
So,
but
question: is the mother doing more? Honestly,
like, you mean like right now?
Nah, the co-parenting thing,
It's the
period.
co-parenting.
Is the mother
I
doing
feel
more
like
than
you're
the
trying to
father?
put me on the spot.
no, I don't.
No,
I
just
don't know any of your.
I'm
business.
saying it's the mother
I don't
doing
know
more.
nothing.
It like with the co-parent thing. Honestly, for me, my
Yeah.
situation, I can say the mother doing more.
She doing more.
Yeah,
I think
definitely.
mothers are
Because the thing is, she
I think
do,
mothers do the most
she-
work.
the thing
and
is, the
I'm
thing,
not
the
taking
rea-
away from
but
like
no,
she
the reason,
doing her thing.
the reason
but as
why
far
I
as
say, the reason why I say
Hold on,
the
I wanna
mother's
ask
doing
that.
more.
Mhm.
The reason why I say the mother's doing more because at the end of the day,
She has them every day.
right? You know,
She
what I'm
all
saying?
day.
Doing the homework, doing the
Yeah.
cooking,
Okay.
doing all that.
You see
know
what
what
I'm
saying?
not talking
say
about-
that.
You know what I'm
say
saying?
that.
So,
say
the
that.
mother's
So
doing more. I agree with that.
okay, I will say that. Yes.
The
To
mother's
answer the
doing
question
more.
like that, yes. But I still play my part because I get up every day. I take my kids to school. When I'm not working, I have them. I spend time with them. I try to spend as much time with them
Yeah.
as
We're not
possible.
saying you're not doing your part.
No.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
not. Oh hell no. I know you're not saying that. I'm
Mhm.
just clarifying.
Okay.
Like she is like how you put it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
She is
'Cause
to
she's
answer your
making-
question.
even though-
she's
yeah.
making sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
So guys, the mothers do
Yeah, they
more.
do. They do.
more.
But the thing, you know what,
Yeah.
But
Steve
in
Fave
certain
now.
situations, it's some fathers
Yeah,
that
some
get
fathers.
overlooked
Yeah.
because some mamas out here ain't on shit.
and I
And the
agree.
daddy's
Yeah.
doing
Yeah, that's
way
true.
more than
Yeah,
what.
That's
true.
true.
Some,
too.
I know some daddies that they learn how to do hell to save money for
Yeah.
paying people
Yeah,
to do their
yeah.
daughters.
I
Hell,
agree.
they cooking, they cleaning,
Yeah.
I know.
they
Yeah,
like.
I know some dads
Shout out
like
to the
that.
single fathers out there
Absolutely.
too.
Yeah,
man.
definitely.
Like
Yeah.
Definitely.
single parents, period. If you
Yeah.
out there doing it by yourself without the help of your child's parent, spouse, whatever you want to call it, and you doing it on your own,
But
big ups to
to
you.
me, I feel like it goes to, man, it's just how it ended. If it's still bitterness there, you know what I'm saying? If it's still bitterness, that's
But
the
see,
hardest
at
thing.
that point, it
now.
ain't about you. It's about the kid.
I know, but you
Whether
got
you-
some people to see, and I get what you're
Mm.
saying.
But
But
you
you
know
got
what?
some people. What I'm saying is, listen to
Go
me.
ahead.
You got some people that don't know how to overlook that. Some people have to learn how to do that and grow. I was guilty. I'm gonna keep it 100. I was guilty. I didn't know how to overlook that. You know what I'm saying? Because at the same time, I wanted her. You know what I'm saying? I
So you
wanted
still
her.
have feelings.
Yeah, of course. What? It didn't lead
That's-
to mom.
That's what you said.
Yeah, it didn't lead to
Okay,
mom.
but that goes back to
I
what
didn't lead to mom. I was at a point, man. I'm gonna be so real with you. It was hard for me to even get my son. And that's the honest God truth. It was hard for me to even spend time with my son because at the end of the day, I wanted both. You know what I'm saying? So that's
You
how
wanted your
much I was.
family.
That's how much I was so
That's real.
in a rut with it.
That's real.
But you know, I had to
But
learn
what
and
would you
grow.
tell somebody else? Because this podcast is about helping people.
Yeah,
In your situation,
Yeah, my situation.
What would you
But what I
tell
tell
them?
somebody else, overlook all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't think about that. You got to jump out of that mind frame, and just like Pootie said, it's about the child. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about you no more. I think honestly, I have learned now. When you have a child, it ain't about you no more.
It ain't
Period.
about you. Done.
You done.
You're
It
done.
ain't about you no more because
You're
at the
done.
end of the day, if you who gonna get the Jordans first?
Kids.
Okay, so it ain't about you.
If
You
I got
want the-
enough,
right,
me
right,
too.
right. If you got enough, you can squeeze yourself in. But the kid gonna get the joint first. So who gonna get that last meal? If it's 2 fries and he say, Daddy, I want both of them fries.
He gonna get them.
I'm gonna try to give me a little crumb of it because I'm fat, but that's what is gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So
For sure.
it ain't about us no more. You know. And then the thing is, that's what I want people to look at. It's not about the child or how much you do or whatever. Like I say, it's all about the co-parent. You wanna the thing that I have learned now, and I swap saw, and I see now is you co-parent make the kids so happy.
Yeah.
When you on one accord.
They see y'all smile.
They see y'all smiling, and they, even though if it's somebody else involved,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. You ain't belittling each other, disrespecting each other, or none of that. Y'all get on one accord. That kid look at everything so happy. People don't know you play it plays a toll on your kid.
It does.
They might could say I'm okay, I don't care, but you don't know that kid probably can go in a room or something and just be like, man, you know what I'm saying. Then go to school. That's still well known them because. At the end of the day, the kid is worried about their mama and their daddy because they love both.
They
of them.
love them. Yeah.
So,
That love you get from your kid, man, I'm going to tell you this, man. That's one of the best feelings you can get as a parent.
man.
Because it's like, and don't get me wrong, I'm not bad mouthing nobody. What it's your prerogative to do whatever it is you want to do in life. But me, this guy right here, I love my kids to death. Like, it's a ball with them, no matter what it is. Like I ain't on TikTok, but when they be asking me like, do this, like I do TikToks with them.
Yeah,
like,
you
I interact with my
them.
kids.
Yeah,
you
you
feel me?
supposed
Like,
to. Yeah,
it's to the point now. My little 4-year-old, my little boy, he done told his damn mama, I want to move with my daddy. I said, you want to do what?
Yeah.
He said, I want to live with you, daddy. I was like, shit, we gonna have to work that out. If you really want to do that, you feel me? You know?
Yeah.
My door is open.
Okay.
I
that's
never
all
turn
We
it
gonna
away.
leave with final thoughts. Okay.
My final thought is think before you react.
Yeah.
That's one of
But
the
what if
main
your thinking tell
things.
you to react?
Man, try not to, because
Life
as
altering.
as the saying goes, it takes a tenth of a second to get yourself in a bad situation, and take you probably, now I ain't gonna say a lifetime, but a whole lot to get out of, and you could have just thought before you react. You know what I'm saying? Because that's some of the things with me. I just wish I would have thought before I react. But that's
Okay.
my final thought. Like, before you go out there, love yourself first before
Yes.
you sit up there and you go do these crazy things. Just sit back. Like, is it really worth it? It's really not.
Yeah.
Because your life and your insanity and everything on how you feel mean more than anything. Because at the end of the day, no man, no woman should push you to that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I know I've been at Facebook. I've been at
Yeah.
YouTube. I done put myself in some tough situations that I couldn't get out of. It's hard for me to get out. Things that I was like, man, I had to spend money, all that to get out of.
Yeah.
But it's not worth it. Like, at the end of the day, life goes on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, like,
Facts.
God put you in some situations for you to see.
Yeah.
That person might not be that person for you.
Right.
So it's not worth it. And if they is for you, if it's meant what God put together, can't nobody break
Break it.
apart.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? It might be a time where y'all got to be apart for a little while. Respect that.
Yeah.
Respect that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't push him more. Just like Fav say, you do
Yeah.
more, you push him away.
Push them away.
You push them further away.
Yes.
And you might have pushed the one person that you knew should have been with you further away. You know, Fav asked me one real question. I had to think about it. She said, Fav, could you be with somebody else and still love somebody else? I had to ponder and think about that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
so
a toughie.
with that being said,
That's a tough.
think about things before you react, before you
Yeah.
push the love away from out your life. That's
Yeah.
my final thought.
Yeah.
You got something, Pootie?
Man, how you follow up with that, man?
I was cold with it.
Yeah, man, you had to get all philosophical and shit, man.
Oh,
No,
my
just
bad.
be
My
you
bad.
in your-
Just be
in
you.
your
Be you.
situation.
Right, yeah.
We trying to help
Yeah,
somebody.
just be you. This
You know,
life
just be
conversation,
you.
your life.
No, I ain't saying that, but damn, brother, I like how you did that.
Oh, appreciate you.
But my final thoughts, I would say, keep God first, man.
Yeah.
Facts.
To control you.
You know what I'm
To
saying?
definitely
Keep
control
him,
you.
keep
'Cause the
him,
devil,
keep
woo.
him at the head of your life. because
Absolutely.
Yeah.
all things are possible through him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
yes,
If your
yes.
faith is strong, walk by faith, not
Yeah.
by fear. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying?
Love
Take
it.
a leap of faith if you need to.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Bet on, gamble on yourself is what I say.
Period.
I like it. Yeah, I like it.
I feel like if I got a better chance of gambling on me than gambling on somebody else.
Man,
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Think before you speak.
Yeah.
Don't be so quick to do something
To
rational.
jump out, right?
Yeah.
And then you be like, damn, I should have thought about that.
Yeah,
Right.
man, I'm telling you.
Cause you don't want to have no shoulda, woulda, coulda moment. I done had a shit ton.
Man,
of
I
Yeah.
too many of them, yeah.
You want to stay away from that,
Yeah,
man. So,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
if you got a minute to just like, you know what, I should. Nah,
Right.
that ain't no good idea.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's all it really takes.
Control
you know
your
what I'm
anger and
saying?
your
Control
emotions.
your emotions.
That's
Yeah,
it.
control your
That's
anger,
it.
your
That's
emotions.
what. That's what
That's
I'm.
it.
You feel me?
Control
That's
your
what
emotions.
I'm.
Yeah.
Listen. I'm only 32.
Yeah.
I'll be 33 in March.
Mhm.
Shout out to Pisces gang. You feel me?
Okay.
If you're a Pisces out there,
You sure not
I
now?
fuck with
Pisces
Happy
gang shit.
birthday.
His birthday,
Yeah,
right?
man.
Look, Faye, you hit with it like I was in another month.
But be true to who you are. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Whoever is meant for you or whatever God has in store for you, it will happen at His timing, not at your timing.
That's right.
Mhm.
But in the meantime, between time, keep working towards your goals. Work towards your
I say it all
dreams.
the
Build
time.
you
Build
up.
you.
I like that.
Yes.
Because
I like
you never know,
that.
you might just come across somebody who already set and they want to see what you bring to the table. And here it is,
And blessings
feel
just
me?
overflowing.
your cup is running
Blessings.
over,
Oh, that
man.
oil, that oil,
It's-
that oil won't
it's
stop
trickling
pouring.
down.
That
And when
oil
it
won't
trickle
stop
down,
pouring. Yeah.
once you one of them anointed
Yeah,
ones, you
yeah.
feel me? Can't nothing get, like
God
you
say
said,
don't touch it.
can't nothing get in the way of your happiness, your success,
Your peace.
your peace,
Yeah.
your drive, the love you have, the newfound love you have for yourself. Because
Yeah.
Elevation.
obviously you had to go through a tough time to get where you are
Right.
today.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I say all that to say, love yourself.
Yes.
Mhm.
Stay true to who you are.
Mhm.
If a person ain't rocking with you, fuck them.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Be you, man. Do you.
I love
You know what I'm
it. Okay,
saying?
what
love
you got?
yourself.
What you got, Faye?
I'm just gonna say, don't look for anything that's gonna hurt you. Because 9 out of 10, when we feel it, it's already the truth.
Yeah.
We know it.
Yeah, you
we,
know it
We
is.
feel it.
You-
we ain't
you
gotta
so
go
right,
searching.
Faye. You
Because
know
we
it.
feel it. I don't know if
You
your
know
stomach
Hey,
it.
does.
man. I
Faye,
fuck with
you
her,
so
man.
Yeah,
right.
we feel it.
No,
We
you
ain't
be like,
gotta
it ain't
say
right. You're right. You
You
know
be
it.
like,
You
something
right.
right.
You
So
right.
don't go.
It's just
It's
everything.
a feeling that
yeah.
we get. I
It
don't know
just
what it
hit-
is.
It be on
like,
your
Some
spirit.
just- Yeah.
It
You
be on. It
creeping.
be on your
Like,
spirit.
Something going on with you.
Some
And you
just,
ain't saw nothing.
some just come on. You be like,
Right, you on
nah,
something.
man, something ain't right. You
You
doing
on
something.
something.
You know
on
what I'm
something.
saying? So
Right? So
yeah.
I just want to say, once you feel that thing, that's when you decide what you gonna do. Either you gonna stick with them, you gonna wait it out, or you gonna kill yourself and start searching and start trying to make them do something that they don't want to do. Because if they cheating, that's what they want to do.
They gonna
So
keep
it
doing
ain't nothing you can do to make them stop.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
so
that's
you
real
got
talk.
to figure out you gonna wait on them.
That's real
You know
talk.
what I'm saying?
All right.
Or you gonna search and kill yourself. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So I would just say, live your life. I love what Pootie said, and work on you. You know,
Definitely.
live
Build
your
yourself.
life, build yourself. You know
Build
what I'm
yourself.
saying? And with that, we love you guys.
Yes.
We wish you guys a happy holiday.
Right, I was just
Um,
finna say that. Happy holiday.
Thank you
but
guys so much.
I don't want
Appreciate
to.
y'all
We're
for
gonna get
having
up
me
out
on
of
here.
here.
We
No
love it.
problem.
Thank you
We
so
want to give
much.
you
Man,
so
we
much,
gotta
Pootie. You
come
dropped
back and
some,
do this
man.
again.
You dropped a lot of
Absolutely.
knowledge bombs. I love
Yeah,
that. I
help
love.
somebody
You
today.
dropped a lot of
I
bombs.
hope I was able to. Whoever
Yeah.
is out there watching
Yeah.
and listening,
You dropped a
Yeah.
lot of
I
bombs.
hope I was able to give you a little insight to what it is, whatever your situation
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
is. Just know it may be bad today, but you'll
it.
have a
brighter
better
Yeah.
day.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
And control those
The
emotions.
But real quick, you know I gotta give you a quick recap. We're gonna get up out of here, but look, for real, I like to thank everybody that tuned into the time
Yeah.
I tuned through.
And
in.
subscribe, please.
Look, y'all
Click
already
that
know what I'm
button.
finna say. Follow us on
Yeah.
all social medias at
Please.
Life's Conversation, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snap, whatever. Wherever
Yeah.
you found us at, follow us. You can email us. Once again, please email us. Throw us some topics out here.
Yeah.
You know, we be getting different topics. We
Yeah.
man, how we ponder on it, we'll talk about it. We be like, let's do this. So throw us some topics out here. We'll wear your clothes, we'll sponsor your business, whatever you got going. You can email us at lifesconversationpc@gmail.com. Once again, if you didn't get that email address, it's at lifesconversationpc@gmail.com. I want everybody to have a blessed, safe, happy New Year's. We will see you
Happy
guys
New
next
Year.
year. And y'all already know my catchphrase. Life is good.
Peace.
We out.
Yeah.
7KL Productions presents Life's Conversation. This podcast is mind-blowing. The conversations are life-changing. We're going to talk about overcoming and accepting things in life, life's elevation, life's obstacles, and challenges. Tune in every Tuesday at 5 p.m. with your hosts, Roger Gibson and Christy Love. You can find us on all social media platforms. Tune